An off-duty police officer was arrested in Volusia County for suspicion of DUI or drugs. Off-duty officer Ivar Ruiz was stopped, and a DUI investigation began by Volusia County deputies. Ruiz was a current police officer with Belle Isle, but submitted his resignation on Monday to Chief Lhouston. If we explore this a little bit more, Chief Lhouston was hired in 2016, whereas Officer Ruiz was hired in 2017. Now, this police department is a very small police department, and as you can imagine, everybody knows everyone. Now, in a statement from the police chief, she had stated, "I am very disappointed to learn of this arrest. As law enforcement officers, we are held to the highest standards of conduct, whether on or off duty." Now, to some, Officer Ruiz would be considered a gypsy officer, which is one of those officers that move from department to department. He was previously employed with Longwood Police Department, but resigned under investigation when he allegedly threatened to write someone a ticket when they requested a crash report be complete in order to submit to their insurance. Now, the city of Belle Isle was aware of the investigation and who he was as a law enforcement officer. He resigned under that investigation to take the job at Belle Isle. The city manager reported this to Channel 9 in reference to the hiring.
He came out on top, and we do stand behind our decision.
So just for fun, let's throw all of this out the window. Fast forward to 2019, Officer Ruiz was arrested for DUI in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Those charges were reduced down to reckless driving after an agreement and DUI early resolution program. So this makes not one, but 2 DUI arrests for this officer. Now, everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty or otherwise, with the courts make a determination. But this police chief known or should have known, and so had the city manager. No member holding the office of public trust should be allowed to keep that position if the public trust is lost, and should have been relieved of duty immediately. It's time for this police chief to go if she did not act on the 2019 incident and on this one here. Let's take a look at this video here and watch how he refuses the field sobriety exercises. In Florida, you are not required to take field sobriety exercises. Only submit to a breath test. That is what implied consent means.
Okay, so you're not wanting to finish SFSEs?
No.
Okay. I do want you to understand that if you do decide that you don't...
Yeah.
Okay, but I have to explain it to you.
No, okay.
If you do decide that you don't want to complete field sobriety, okay, I have to make a determination based on what I've observed.
Yep.
Okay? Your driving pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Speaking to you, I smell the odor of alcohol coming off your breath. Your eyes are very red.
Okay.
Okay? Your speech is slurred.
Which is natural for me, but...
Okay?
You know.
All right. And then when I come over here and I do HGN, I see a lot of nystagmus.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to understand that. If you decide you don't want to continue, you're giving up your opportunity to show me that you're not impaired.
I understand everything you're saying.
Okay, and with that in mind, you don't want to do it anymore?
No.
Okay. Just go ahead and turn around and put your hands behind your back for me. You are under arrest for DUI at this point.
Do you need 2 paragraphs?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Now, I'm not sure what the heavy sighing was from the officer or the Jesus. Now, there is a possibility that he knew he was arresting a fellow officer. Now, with each of his cases for these DUIs, he did fail to submit to a breath test, as you can see here. If you do have a video you'd like me to review, submit it to jamesmadisonaudits@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing.